This book is called There's a Orangutan in My Bedroom by James Sillick. Can anyone see what's on this front cover? There's an orangutan. There's a little girl. There's a footprint. Looks like he's hanging from a ceiling light. Yeah. Today's lesson, we are learning to make connections with the text we are reading. You can make meaningful connections to what you read in 3 main ways. Does anyone know what they are? Yeah, they are text to text, text to self, and text to world. Does anyone know what they mean? So text to text is when you can relate something you've read before to what you're reading now. Text to self is when you can relate what you're reading to your own experiences. And text to world is when you can relate what you're reading to something in the world. Can you make a connection to something when looking at this front cover? You can see an orangutan there. Where else could you have seen an orangutan? Maybe you could have seen one at the zoo. What kind of connection would that be that we just made there? A text to world, yeah. So while I read this book, I want you to think about what kind of connections you can make. There's a orangutan in my bedroom and I don't know what to do. When it comes to basic manners, she just doesn't have a clue. She plays with all my teddies and keeps borrowing my shoe. She climbs up all the plants and she won't stop shouting, "Ooh!" It's a naughty little orangutan. This naughty monkey kind of reminds you of someone in your life. Maybe a brother or a sibling or a sister or a cousin maybe. That borrows your things and plays with your toys when you didn't want them to. What kind of connection have we made there? Text to self, yeah. She throws away my chocolate and she howls at my shampoo. I tried to eat some cookies and she even stole them too. There's a orangutan in my bedroom and I don't want her to stay, so I told the naughty orangutan that she had to go away. The things that this monkey kind of remind me that they're doing kind of remind me of another character from another book we've read before. He might remind me of a greedy pug that ruins all of his friend Trevor's things. Do you remember this book that we read? He might be a pig or a pug. He might be Pig the Pug. What kind of connection have we just made there? Yeah, text to text. Oh, orangutan in my bedroom, just before you go, why were you in my bedroom? I really want to know. There's a human in my forest and I don't know what to do. He's destroying all of our trees for your food and your shampoo. There's a human in my forest and I don't know what to do. He took away my family and I'm scared he'll take me too. It's a big forest I can see there. I see lots of other animals. There are humans in my forest and I don't know what to do. They're burning it for palm oil. So I thought I'd stay with you. Oh, orangutan in my bedroom, now I do know what to do. I'll fight to save your home and I'll stop you feeling blue. There's a letter she's written. I'll share your story far and wide. Can you think of when you've stood up in front of a class before like that? Have a think of what kind of connection that could be. So others can fight too. orangutan in my bedroom, I swear it on the stars. The future's not yet written, but I'll make sure it is ours. It was a lovely story. Can you think of any other connections you can make after listening to the story? I can think of a few. We saw a forest in the story. Reminds me of the forest maybe in Bendigo. It might not look the same, but I know there's one there. The bush even. Doesn't have orangutans, does have kangaroos. That would be a text to world. So after reading, we know we've made a few connections throughout the story. Do you remember what they were? You can think about them. So they were text to text. Remember it was Pig the Pug we decided. Text to self was when the monkey might have reminded us of someone from home stealing all of our toys and making us mad. And text to world was when we know that we've seen a forest before, or we've seen an orangutan before. There was lots of other things as well in there. Thank you.